Oh, रुको, you will finish the chapter. Thank you. वही चाहिए था मुझे. Types of people. Who are the types of people we saw? बताइए, what are the types of people? Yeah, मायावादी, कृष्ण अपराधी. The lowest form जो भगवान का अपराध करते हैं. Who believe that Krishna is nothing but Maya. Krishna is also Maya. Okay. Nice. Dushkriti are sinful people. Examples? Ravan, Hiranyakashipu, Kans. All these people are Dushkriti. Okay, above that? Yes, Devata Upasak. Demigod worshippers. See, if you see, Asuras are also demigod worshippers only, no? अब देखो इसका कंस किसकी पूजा करता था? पक्का देवी की पूजा करता था, इसलिए तो छोड़ दिया वो बच्ची को. As soon as ये तो मैं आपकी तो पूजा करता हूँ शेरा वाली. And what about Ravan? Yes. And what about Hiranyakashipu? Brahma. So they also are demigod worshippers, but they are very, very demoniac in nature. But then there are some demigod worshippers who are non-demoniac. सेहत के लिए, अच्छे सेहत के लिए सूर्य देव की पूजा, like that. Yes. Ram never worshipped Shiva. If you read Ramayana, oh, that was for प्रायश्चित, तर्पण के लिए. Because I have killed your devotee. Yeah, that is because he wanted to kill his devotee. इसलिए, that is only purpose. In general, you will never find him being a devotee of Shiva. रोज शिव का नाम जप करता है, शिव का पूजा लिंग रोज. Before the task, he did that because he wanted to respect Shiva. I am going to kill somebody in your. So who is a good leader? Good leader is, for example, there is a leader, there's subordinate 1, there's subordinate 2 below him. So this leader will directly report to subordinate 2. Will he tell, तुम ये काम करो? No, he will tell the subordinate 1. क्या आपका ये subordinate काम कर सकता है क्या? हाँ, yes, he can. That's a good leader. No? So Lord Ram, being a very nice leader, a principled person, he wanted to defeat Ravana only after taking sanction of Shiva. I'm going to do this, please forgive me. So that is his Saushilyat. He doesn't have to say he's Supreme Lord. Right? In fact, Ravan went to, जैसे ही रावण ने प्रभु श्री रामचंद्र का पावर देखा, 9th day he could have killed him. Lord Ram told, hey Ravan, 9th day, Navami, Dashami, Vijay Dashami. Before that Navami, he told, I can kill you, but I'm not going to kill you. Go today, come tomorrow. Bring Sita back. You bring Sita back, many things will happen. First thing is that whatever your property is destroyed, I will make it all right. सोने की लंका intact. जो भी नुकसान हुआ मैं भरपाई कर लूंगा. I'll make it all right. Number 2, जितने भी लोग खोए तुमने, your brothers, your sons, who all have died, I'll bring back everyone to life. All your soldiers, everything back intact. Number 3, I will make you my best friend. Number 4, Ayodhya and Lanka will be friends forever. And number 5, I'll make everyone forget everything that happened. But bring back Sita. And Ravan was so ahankari, so much of lust, ego. He went and called Shiva. He had power. Shiva told him, I'll protect you. I'll save your life. So he called Shiva and said, Ram ko jaake maro. Shiva said, my goal is to protect you. So my advice to you is give back Sita. Because he is my master also. He mere bhi Swami. In fact, it's Shiva who does Ram Nam Jap. Right? So Lord Ram didn't, he's not Bhakt of Shiva, but he worshipped him. There's a difference in that. So he honored him, respected him, honor. So that way they celebrate many festivals also. Ganpati Puja bhi celebrate karte, just to honor the demigod. Correct? Okay. So demigod worshippers ke upar Sukritina. So these are the Sukritina kaun hai? Those who approach Krishna for some, and Bhagavatam gives beautiful example. The first category is what? अब बताओ, बताने वाली थी ना? Of artho, in distress, problems. Very ढेर सारी problem है, financial problem है, health problem है. So the example given in Bhagavatam of artho is Gajendra. Gajendra was artho. His leg was caught in crocodile. Crocodile was catching his leg. So he was in distress. And out of distress, he took a flower and he offered Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Gajendra. Initially, he wanted distress. But later on, by constant prayer, by constant kirtan, his mood developed of pure devotional service. पहले बताया भगवान मुझे crocodile से बचाओ. Then his prayers changed. He said, Bhagwan, मेरे को माया से बचाओ. I don't want to be here at all. So that is first, artho. Second, Jignasu. Who were Jignasus? Jignasus were the sages of Naimisharanya. Bhagavatam जैसे start होता है, there are different sages of Naimisharanya. There was Suta Goswami, the speaker. So they were not asking him questions directly connected to Krishna initially. Starting they were just Jignasu. How can we do Jagat Kalyan? ऐसे पूछते हो question. जगत का कल्याण कैसे हो सकता है? शास्त्र में उद्धार का मार्ग क्या है? That's how they are. They don't ask questions connected to deep questions related to please explain us bhakti. वो सब बाद में आता है. They slowly become mature and they become pure devotees. Number 3, Artharthi. Arthi. Who is Artharthi in Bhagavatam? Dhruv Maharaj. What did Dhruv Maharaj want? He wanted kingdom greater than Brahma, his great grandfather. Great grandfather से भी बढ़िया kingdom मेरे को चाहिए. I want kingdom greater than great grandfather, greater than Brahma. That was Artharthi. But he kept doing bhakti. His heart got purified. He became pure devotee. And finally, Jnani. Who was Jnani? So Jnani are the 4 Kumaras, the 4 sons of Brahmaji. 4 Kumaras, the Brahmachari sons. Yes, the 4 sons, 4 Kumaras. They were Jnanis. They wanted to attain absolute truth. But after smelling the beautiful tulsi fragrance from the lotus feet of Lord, वो तुलसी को smell करके तस्यारविंद नयनस्य पदारविंद किंजल कमिश्र तुलसी मकरंद वायो अंतर्गति स्वविवरेण चकार तेषां संशोभमक्षरजुषाम अपि चित्ततन्वो. They became pure devotees like that by smelling the tulsi. So one good hope is Sukritis are very nice because you keep doing devotional service, eventually material desires will get purified and one becomes pure devotee of Krishna. That's the topmost person. So then what happens is we saw till here. 7th chapter में भगवान एक भारी शब्द उठाते हैं. आदि यज्ञ, आदि पुरुष, विदुर, चाकिला, परे, like that different words. See, in 7th chapter is one chapter where Arjuna doesn't ask any question. You know why? Any guesses? अर्जुन अपने जैसे नहीं था. No, that's not the reason. Huh? क्या? He wanted money. There were too many questions, so he didn't ask. जब बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन है तो भाई प्रभु जी क्या पूछूं आपसे? ढेर सारे क्वेश्चन है, नहीं पूछता हूं, चलता है. No. Krishna told him in the beginning of verse, Tachrunu, चुपचाप सुनो. So he kept quiet and he was reading. But last 2 shlokas, 29th shloka and 30th shloka, इतने question मत आए. मतलब together Arjuna got 8 questions together. Because Krishna invents 8 different terminologies. And those we will skip for now. Because we have to go very deep. We'll skip. But there is one question which we will discuss. And ये question Arjun का जो है 8th chapter बनाता है. That's the basis for the 8th chapter. And that question was, Krishna told Arjuna in 7th chapter, Prayana kale chapi maam smara. You have to remember me at the time of death. That was the question which Arjun, bas, Krishna. Abhi 8th chapter, please. Next chapter. Chapter change karo. And then 8th chapter starts with Arjuna's questions. You please explain one word. और भगवान उसका one word answer ही देते. But the last question is most important, to remember God at the time of death. Abhi, we have all experienced death in many lives. But in this life we have experienced death of somebody else. किसी और का death हमने देखा है closely. But खुद इस life में हमने death experience किया है. बहुत सारे lives में we have experienced. But that we have forgotten. By mercy of Lord हमको भुला देते हो. He doesn't make us remember those experiences. लेकिन according to us, what is death? Death मतलब क्या हो सकता है? वो हमारे लिए क्या है वो? Yes. Soul leaving body. आसानी से बोल दिया हमने. Soul leaving body. प्रभु जी. तो कैसा लगता होगा वो experience आपके हिसाब से? Painful होता होगा. Why do you say that? Scorpions. 40,000 scorpions. ये शास्त्र का लिखा है. This is in Shastra. So you are saying it's painful because आपने देखा होगा. You have seen somebody leaving? नहीं. वो लगता है हमको लगता है यू नो एक्सपीरियंस, किसी को देखा भी नहीं लेकिन लगता है प्रभु जी बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा. इट्स वेरी पेनफुल. इट्स एज पेनफुल एज 40,000 स्कॉर्पियन बाइट्स टुगेदर करके काटे. एनीबडी गॉट स्कॉर्पियन बाइट टिल नाउ इन योर लाइफ? किसी का है स्कॉर्पियन बाइट्स? किसी को एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है? नहीं प्रभु जी. स्कॉर्पियन देखा है आप लोगों ने? Coming to your question, please write down your question and keep it. It is very important question. Please write it down. I'll be taking it in the end. It was very important. Please write. मगर आप भी भूलनी नहीं चाहिए, मैं भी नहीं भूलना चाहिए. We should. Good, but please write. एक बार ऐसे today morning I was giving a class. I told right. No, I will not forget. बोल के तो लास्ट में कौन सा क्वेश्चन था प्रभु भूल गए. It happens to many of us. That's why better to write. All right. Coming back. So 40,000 scorpion bites, it's painful. हम सुनते हैं, हमको लगता भी है that's something unknown. So Arjuna also said, death is a state of anxiety. Death के टाइम पे ढेर सारे physical functions fail हो जाते हैं. How many of you chant at least sometimes? कभी कभी दिख जाता है माला तो ले अच्छा बहुत टाइम हो गया भगवान से बात नहीं किया. So sometimes we take. You listen. Okay, please write that also down. उस पे भी मुझे comment करना है. Please write down, write down. Nice, very interesting. So you all, how many of you chant? Very good. Chanting करते हैं. How many of you wish to chant from today at least? आज से रोज करेंगे, भले एक माला करेंगे लेकिन करेंगे प्रभु जी. संकल्प लेंगे. अगली बार होमवर्क चेक करूंगा मैं. आई एम अ वेरी लीनियंट टीचर, इसलिए सब फायदा उठाते हैं. आई विल ऑलवेज चेक होमवर्क, किसने किया नहीं किया. सो यस, वी शुड चैंट एवरी डे. सो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू चैंटिंग के समय और ड्यूरिंग चैंटिंग यू फॉलन सिक? कभी बीमार गिरे हैं? बीमार गिरते समय चैंटिंग होता है क्या? हैव यू ट्राइड? सो बीमार होते समय भी हमने चैंटिंग कर लिया कैसे तो. बट इज इट व्हेन यू आर हेल्दी चैंटिंग अच्छा होगा या बीमारी के टाइम पे? वो तो क्लियर है. व्हेन वी हैविंग गुड हेल्थ, नॉट जस्ट चैंटिंग, एनीथिंग वी कैन डू नाइसली. कोई भी चीज हम मन लगा के कर सकते हैं, राइट? हम अटेंशन के साथ कर सकते हैं, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन के साथ कर सकते हैं. बट एज सुन एज यू सी आवर हेल्थ गोज डाउन, हेल्थ डाउन हो जाता है, फिर एंथुजियाज्म आता है? नहीं आता. कुछ भी ठीक से नहीं कर पाते, क्लास भी नहीं सुन पाते. क्लास नॉर्मली समबडी हियर्स स्माइलिंग वे, और जैसे ही हेल्थ खराब हो गया, क्या हो गया? आई एम नॉट फीलिंग वेल प्रभु जी. सो क्लास नॉट वेल. डिड यू चैंट राउंड्स? नो प्रभु जी, नॉट फीलिंग वेल प्रभु जी. क्लास के लिए क्यों नहीं आए? नॉट फीलिंग वेल प्रभु जी. तो हेल्थ डाउन हो जाता है, सारी चीजें डाउन हो जाती है. तो जब हेल्थ खराब होती है तभी ऐसी गंभीर परिस्थिति, वी नॉट एबल टू चैंट, वी नॉट एबल टू डू एनीथिंग. सो एट द टाइम ऑफ डेथ वी आर इन द वर्स्ट ऑफ आवर हेल्थ. वर्स्ट. अभी तबियत, यूथ में तबियत बिगड़ जाए हम लोग भूत बन जाते हैं, राइट? देन एट द टाइम ऑफ डेथ कैसे होगा? हाउ विल वी चैट? देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ अर्जुन, हाउ आर यू टेलिंग कृष्णा, कैसे? तो कृष्णा सेड एट द पॉइंट ऑफ डेथ यू आर सपोज्ड टू डू अंत काले च मामेव स्मरण मुक्त्वा कलेवरम यह प्रयाति समद्भावम यत्र नास्ति यत्र संशय. देयर इज नो डाउट एट द टाइम ऑफ डेथ, if you take my name, at the time of death you remember me, at the time of death you do bhakti, you are going to come to me without a doubt. ये क्लियर है. तो अर्जुन का नेक्स्ट इंटरनल इन हिज माइंड इट वाज गोइंग ऑन, भगवान अगर आपके जगह कुछ और सोच लिया तो हो सकता है. there's a good probability. What, instead of thinking of Krishna, I think of somebody else. What will happen? So I asked, I was talking to a few group of boys. So I asked, so you are started to chant, what is the problem that you're facing? एक लड़का, सर बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है मेरे को. मैंने बोला क्या? बोला चैंटिंग करते समय भगवान याद आने चाहिए ना. मैंने बोला यस डेफिनेटली भगवान याद आने चाहिए, लेकिन मैं चैंटिंग करता हूँ, मेरे क्लास में कृष्णा बोल के एक लड़की है, मुझे वही याद आती है. क्या करूं सर? वो अच्छी भी दिखती है सर, इसलिए और भी याद आती है. व्हाट शुड आई डू? So you remember somebody else, you will go to them. Right? वही हो जाएगा. So what to do? It's not very easy. तो कृष्णा से यम यम वापि स्मरणम भावम त्यजते अंति कलेवरम तब तबे वैति कौन्तेय सदा तद भाव भाविता. If you remember something else, then you will become that. Like in Bhagavatam we see Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, when he was dying, he remembered. He went to forest to remember Krishna. He gave up his kingdom. He gave up his wife, beautiful wife. He gave his obedient children. He gave up everything. और उनका kingdom मतलब ऐसे नहीं एक forest county का flat 3 BHK 4 BHK flat. No, he was the king of the whole world. उनकी वजह से today it's called this actually the planet Earth जो उसको आज scientist planet Earth कहते हैं, that's called Bharatkhand. It's a part of Bharatvarsh. Bharatkhand. The place where we stay is called Aryavrat. Of course, we are staying in Dandakaranya. We stay in Dandakaranya. उसके ऊपर है आर्यव्रत, नीचे है द्रविड़ देश. That is the right geography. Correct? So these are all entire things called Punya Bhumi. Correct? So this is where we say आज this is the Vedic geography. आज क्या इंडिया वगैरह बना दिया. India is not there in Shastras. That is given by British. उन्होंने नामकरण दिया है. Correct? What I was telling? हाँ, भारत. भारत से आया भारत. Correct? But he went to forest, got attached to deer, and while dying, he remembered. So he became. And what you will remember at the time of death? You will remember at the time of death what attachments you have created during your life, through your work, through your activities. जो attachment हमने create किए हैं, that's what we will remember. I have a friend who had a near-death experience. So उन्होंने कहा कि when I was facing that near-death experience, about to die almost, तब लाइफ के सारे इंसिडेंट्स एक पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन की तरह फुल स्पीड में कट 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 करके स्लाइड आते हैं. एंड विच इज योर मोस्ट something that you're attached to the most, that is something that sticks there and that becomes your last thought. So your last thought also depends on the attachment that you have cultivated lifelong. बोला तेरा क्या आया था आज? He said, प्रभु मेरा गोल्डन अक्षरों में हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र आया था, because I used to chant every day. रोज 16 माला जप करता था. गुरु ने बोला है जप करता था, डिवोटीज के साथ बैठ के सिंसियरली करता था, इसलिए मेरे को गोल्डन लेटर्स ही सॉ द हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र. बट देयर इज अनदर वेव दैट केम एंड पुश्ड हिम ऑन द शोर एंड ही वोक अप. ही थॉट ही इज इन स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. देखा तो फिर डिवोटीज वर देयर, धोती कुर्ता, हिज फ्रेंड्स वर देयर. आप भी आ गए क्या? मैंने बोला नहीं, हम इधर ही है, यू आर सेव्ड. यू हैव नॉट गॉट, इतने जल्दी थोड़ी मिलने वाली है आपको बैक टू गॉड हेड. तो ऐसा हो गया. सो देन अर्जुन हाथ जोड़ के बोले ठीक है भगवान, अब तो करना क्या चाहिए? What to do? You told me if you remember Krishna at the end of life, what will happen? You will go back to Krishna. If you don't remember Krishna, you will go wherever. No, you will go where whatever you remember. Yes, whatever you remember, you will go there. चलेगा? किसी ने घर को याद किया तो घर में छिपकली बन सकते हैं. Yes, पेड़ भी बन सकते हैं. Sometimes some trees touch a house. You have seen? वो बता रहे मैं इसका मालिक हूँ. वो सोचते हैं ना तो वो ट्री बन गए. Sometimes one may become even a rat in a mill. Somebody is attached to factory and mill. Prabhupada tells a story of a mill factory owner, right? A factory owner, he was so attached to mill. मिल में रहता था, मिल में खाता था, मिल में सोता था, मिल में मर गया. तो मिल के एक बिल में चूहा बन गया. That's what he became. मिल के बिल में चूहा. That was his destination because he kept thinking like that. चलो, you were like rat, stay. So Tom and Jerry में वो दिखाते हैं ना, जेरी. जेरी कौन होता है? उस घर से अटैच्ड कोई व्यक्ति, मैं घर को छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा, ठीक है, इसी में रहो. So Krishna fulfills that desire, but not the way you want, the way your karma is. Like that it gets fulfilled. तो करे क्या? So that is why the tip that Bhagwan is going to give, that we are going to discuss in the end. वो हमारा आज का चरम श्लोक होगा of the chapter. For charam श्लोक is what acharyas give, but I am taking something which is very practical, important for all of us. ठीक है, coming. So this is the first concept of handling death. But death के बाद जाना कहाँ है? What is our destination? That is also spoken about in the 8th chapter. Donation. दे दीजिए. दान दान दान. सी से प्रभु जी सीरियस थोड़ी है. He's just joking. At least silent पे कर दो. क्या? Thank you. Appreciate. उठ के तो नहीं गए. Hello. Nice. That there. Normally phone जब रिंग होता है मैं डोनेशन ले लेता हूँ. This is also on donation only. So yes. So what is the destination? ठीक है, at the time of death you have to attain God, but what is Godhead like? कहाँ जाना किधर है? So that is when there is a concept which is introduced, in the 8th chapter, 15th verse. Mamupetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramam gataha. So Krishna says this material world has two qualities, dukkhalayam and ashashvatam. This is an abode of physics. दवालय मतलब, what is दवालय? जहां दवा मिलती है. पुस्तकालय, जहां पुस्तक मिलता है. And दुखालय, yes, जहां दुख मिलता है. And what is that dukhalay? This material world. And ashashvatam, everything is temporary. Everything is temporary in this world. And that is, you have to go beyond this. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityoma amritangamaya. That is my spiritual world. Then Krishna explains very intelligent mathematics. आपको करना है? चलो करते हैं सब लोग. Calculators निकालिए. We'll do it. Please remove your calculator app. हमारे टाइम पे कैलकुलेटर मतलब वो ऐसा था डिजिटल. बट ना यू ऑल, नाउ वी आर ऑल इवॉल्व्ड. या स्मार्टफोन सब करेंगे, ऑनलाइन भी करेंगे ना एक्टिविटी. सो कृष्णा एक्सप्लेन्स समथिंग फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू डेवलप डिटैचमेंट एंड ह्यूमिलिटी. तो इसलिए भगवान जो है, ही एक्सप्लेन्स अबाउट दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड. तो अभी कौन सा युग चल रहा है? यस, सो नाउ दिस इज द सीड वर्स. सो कलयुग हैज 4,32,000 ईयर्स. लिखिए उसको, 4,32,000. नहीं नहीं, नोटबुक में भी लिखिए, आप भी लिखिए. किसी का गलत हो सकता है ना, अपना सही होना चाहिए. So 4,32,000. And before Kali Yuga is what Yuga? Dwapar Yuga. Yes. So Dwapar Yuga जो है, so that Dwapar Yuga is 2 times of Kali Yuga. So into 2 कीजिए. कितना? 8,62,000. Treta Yuga is 3 times Kali Yuga. बोलो 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 बोलो. अच्छा, you know Vedic maths? ऐसे guess. नहीं, उसमें जो है द्वापर में 4,32,000 ऐड कर दो, हो जाएगा. कितना कितना बोलो बोलो बोलो. कैलकुलेटर के साथ भी इतने स्लो. ओके, 12,96,000. दिस इज द एज ऑफ त्रेता युग. एंड सत्य युग इज 4 टाइम्स कलियुग. Sir, 16 नहीं बेटा, 17 है. 17 उतना मैं भी जानता हूँ. नहीं बेट, शी इज ट्राइंग टू डू सम कैलकुलेशन. वेरी नाइस, यू टीच मी दैट मेथड. कितना है? 17 17,20,000. ओके, सो ये क्या है? सत्युग का कैलकुलेशन 4 टाइम्स. सो ये कैलकुलेशन हो गया. यस. सो सत्य प्लस त्रेता प्लस द्वापर प्लस कली, दिस 4 युगास आर इक्वल टू 1 दिव्य युग. इसका कैलकुलेशन मत कीजिए. आप सिर्फ मुझे इतना बताइए कि 4 प्लस 3 प्लस 2 प्लस 1 कितना होता है. वेरी गुड. सो कलयुग को 10 टाइम्स मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए, यानी कि 43,20,000. व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज कॉल्ड 1 दिव्य युग और 1 चतुर्युग. क्रिएट चतुर्युग. क्या चतुर्युगा? द 4 युगास टुगेदर दे आर कॉल्ड चतुर्युगा. सो व्हाट इज इट? नो नो, नॉट येट. अरे आप रुको, वहां तक नहीं आए हम लोग अभी तक. कल्प, आई विल टेल यू व्हाट्स अ कल्प. नहीं भाई, 43,20,000. 100 टाइम्स नहीं करना है, 10 टाइम्स करना है. कितना आता है इसका मैथ्स में? कितना आता है? इंडिया, दिस इज द इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम. इंडियन सिस्टम में 43,20,000. ठीक है, फाइन. कमिंग बैक, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? एक चतुर्युग. So 1,000 cycles of this Chaturyug, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. 1,000 cycles is equal to 12 hours of Brahma. So into 1,000 कीजिए. बस उसको into 1,000 कर दिए. Just write into 10 power 3. Add 3 more zeros. वो क्या हो गया? 12 hours of Brahma. Yes, 432 crores. And similarly is his night, 12 hours. कितना हो गया? 864 crores. 864 crores. And this is called a kalpa. 24 hours of Brahma is called a kalpa. The current kalpa is called Varaha kalpa. तो ऐसे भगवान जैसे हमारे भी मंथ्स होते हैं, we have days के नाम, week के नाम, वैसे ब्रह्मा जी also has. So ब्रह्मा जी has this house. So ब्रह्मा जी के एक कल्प के बाद, that is after one day of Brahma, what happens is called a प्रलय, which is called नैमित्तिक प्रलय. क्या बोलते हैं? मतलब क्या हो जाता है? The water level rises and all some of the upper planetary systems also come under water. उसी के साथ साथ तेज हवा बहने लगती है and everything is destroyed. It's a break. So नैमित्तिक प्रलय happens after the end of day of Brahma. Night में पूरा प्रलय. It's silence. Ideally रात को there should be no movement, right? Light should be off, everyone should be sleeping. उसी प्रकार से ब्रह्मा जी के नाइट पे भी there is full lockdown, complete total lockdown. So that is his 12 hours. And other 12 hours there is creation. Jivasmas are doing their karma. तो ये प्रोसीजर होता है इस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में. एंड आप ब्रह्मा जी लिव्स फॉर हाउ मेनी, तो ये क्या है ब्रह्मा जी का एक कल्प. यस, सो ब्रह्मा जी, दिस इज वन डे ऑफ 24 hours of Brahma, and Brahma ji's life is how much? 100 years. This is one day, मतलब into 360. There are 360 days. As per Vedic calendar, there are 360 days only. And उसके बाद जो एक अधिक मास ऐड होता है आफ्टर एवरी 3 years. अधिक मास जो इस बार आ रहा है, इस बार कार्तिक के पहले जो है अधिक मास, पुरुषोत्तम मास is going to come. That's how you adjust the calculation. But Western people what they say 365 1/4. हमारा 1/4 का वाला कोई कंसेप्ट नहीं है, 360 है, अधिक मास gets added on. That's how it does. अरे परफेक्ट बैठता है कैलकुलेशन. All right. So Brahma ji has how many days in a year? 360. Or like this only 360, he has 100 years into 100. So that's the life of Brahma. कितना हुआ? I want that figure. I know the figure. I'm just asking you to calculate. You will be engaged. कौन बताएगा first? We'll see. Who will come first? Let's see. 311 trillion. 311 trillion years. This is the life of Brahma. And after the life of Brahma, this entire universe is destroyed. It's destroyed. So सब कुछ cosmic world में सब कुछ change होता रहता है. Everything keeps changing. How many of you will be happy? लिख के रखो in the end. How many of you will be really happy if you are told to change your house every day? How many employees will be happy if you keep getting transferred every month? बंदा सेटल ही नहीं हो पाएगा एक जगह पर, है ना? So every month चलो change, अभी उठो, change, shift to that place now. Now shift from Pune to Mumbai. नहीं मतलब from Mumbai to Pune. सब लोग पुणे आ जाओ. वो भी खराड़ी only. Nowhere else. No इंजेवाड़ी, no तातावाड़ी. Only खराड़ी. Correct? उधर आ जाओ. That is a very nice. I should speak positive, no? तो सब लोग जिधर भी जाओ पुणे जाओ. पुणे में फाइनल. वैसा होना चाहिए सिस्टम. Right? लास्ट में घूम घूम के पुणे आ जाओ वैसे. So if constantly somebody is told to change, will it be comfortable situation? Yes. तो ये मटेरियल वर्ल्ड का ये सिचुएशन, प्रलय एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी डिस्कस. सी ब्रह्मा जी का पूरा ये ब्रह्मा जी इज आल्सो डिस्ट्रॉयड आफ्टर 100 years. दैट्स कॉल्ड एज प्राकृत प्रलय. व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड? सो पहले मैंने क्या बोला था? आफ्टर एवरी डे ऑफ ब्रह्मा देयर इज नैमित्तिक प्रलय. एंड लेट मी टेल ऑल ऑफ यू समथिंग. एट एवरी मोमेंट आवर बॉडीज, आवर थिंग्स इज गेटिंग डिस्ट्रॉयड एट एवरी मोमेंट. इट इज गेटिंग डिस्ट्रॉयड. ये डिस्ट्रक्शन कांस्टेंट है. दैट्स कॉल्ड नित्य प्रलय. So what body you heard the previous point and what body you are hearing this point and what body you are going to hear the next point are different. Constantly it's getting destroyed and Maya is giving you the same body. Similar body, not the same. Similar body you get. It's getting constantly destroyed. हमारा शरीर का constant नाश हो रहा है. That's called नित्य प्रलय. So are we interested in these three pralayas? We are becoming fearful after hearing these three pralayas. But there is one more pralay which we should aspire for. That's what Krishna teaches in Bhagavad Gita. Because this world, everything is getting destroyed again and again. So Krishna is telling, my dear friends, paras tasmat tu bhavanyo. There is one place. Udhar kya hai? There is no this type of vyakto avyaktat sanatanaha. Yascha sarveshu bhuteshu, yes, nashatsu na vinashyati. When this world is getting destroyed, that world never ever gets destroyed. वहां पे कोई प्रकार का नित्य प्रलय नहीं है, नैमित्तिक प्रलय नहीं, प्राकृत प्रलय नहीं है. That world is called spiritual world, आध्यात्मिक जगत. That is our destination. That's what Krishna tells. इधर बार बार ब्रह्मा जी का भी पोजीशन कांस्टेंट नहीं है. What did हिरण्यकशिपु ask ब्रह्मा जी boon, first boon in भागवतम? क्या पूछा था? मुझे अमर बना दो. ब्रह्मा जी said sorry, वो ऐप मेरे पास भी नहीं है. I can give you what maximum I have, right? मैं अभी अमर नहीं हूं. मैं अभी अपने 100 साल बाद मरने वाला हूं. तो मैं तुम्हें अमर कैसे बना? देन हिरण्यकशिपु कैलकुलेटेड, ठीक है मैं यमराज को ही जीत लूंगा, फिर क्या होगा? देन ही डिड ऑल द कैलकुलेशन, घर के अंदर नहीं, बाहर नहीं, ऊपर नहीं, नीचे नहीं, सोफा पे नहीं, डाइनिंग टेबल पे नहीं, व्हाटएवर, ऑल दिस थिंग्स ही कैलकुलेटेड, घर के अंदर नहीं, घर के बाहर नहीं. एंड आफ्टर दैट ही थॉट चलो हो भी हो गया, अब मैं अमर हूं. लेकिन उसको भगवान नरसिंह देव ने, जो अभी आने वाले हैं, this Thursday we are celebrating Narsimha Chaturdashi in our ISKCON temples, and at our BYC we are celebrating Narsimha Chaturdashi on the next Sunday. So next Sunday आप सभी लोग यहाँ होंगे. If you are here, please come. Please come. There is His Grace Sundarsham Prabhu. He is the third most senior brahmachari in our ISKCON Pune congregation. Third most senior brahmachari. He is coming to give us his association. So please come. It will be wonderful to have his association and experience. So please come. All of you can come. Okay. So I want online, offline, everybody there at BYC next Sunday after a week. Coming back. So इस तरीके से हिरण्यकशिपु. Why I told you all this? हाँ? क्यों बोला ये? Yes, constant destruction. So there is one more pralay which is called आत्यांतिक प्रलय. आत्यांतिक प्रलय तब होता है when living entities is false ego is destroyed. जब उसका अहंकार खत्म हो जाता है, false ego. That's called आत्यांतिक प्रलय. Then one becomes a candidate to go back home, back to Godhead. But what destroys false ego? हमने चर्चा की थी. Remember? What process purifies the senses? कर्मयोग. ये चैंटिंग तो सब कुछ कर देता है. कर्मयोग डिस्कस किया था ना. कर्मयोग only purifies senses. Then what process purifies the mind? 6th chapter, 5th chapter. Huh? Jnana Yoga. And what chapter? What purifies the intelligence? Dhyan Yoga. And only one process purifies the false ego. That is Bhakti. That's why you have to come to Bhakti Yoga Club. So here we are giving Bhakti Yoga in Bhakti Yoga Club. So please come. ठीक है? ये नाम राधेश्याम प्रभु जी ने दिया है, Bhakti Yoga Club. You can call your group as Bhakti Yoga Club. It's a nice club. Please join this club. तो इस तरीके से we get the आत्यांतिक प्रलय and we go back home, back to Godhead. Now last में एक कोई प्रश्न कर सकता है कि प्रभु जी कुछ टाइमिंग होता है क्या जाने का बैक टू गॉडेड? टाइमिंग, एनी पर्टिकुलर टाइम कि ये शुभ मुहूर्त है, ये अशुभ मुहूर्त है? सो समटाइम्स वी टेल पीपल प्लीज कम टू आवर टेंपल, वीओसी आइए, तो बोलते हैं कि आप शुभ मुहूर्त देखे आएंगे, विल कम इन ऑस्पिशियस टाइम. बोले तो प्लीज भगवत गीता जाइए. नहीं, अभी नहीं लेंगे, अभी अशुभ मुहूर्त चल रहा है, अच्छे मुहूर्त में हम भगवत गीता लेंगे. अरे भगवान का नाम जप कीजिए. नहीं नहीं, अच्छे मुहूर्त में हम नाम जप करेंगे. सो पीपल टॉक मुहूर्त मुहूर्त. वैसे बैक टू गॉडेड जाने का भी एक मुहूर्त है क्या? So as per yoga abhyas, through the process of yoga, there is actually timing. So Krishna reminds Arjuna, एक timing होता है. If a yogi wants to depart from this world, he has to take consideration 3 timings. 4 है, लेकिन 4th one I will not tell now because वो smoky और fiery 2 प्रकार के, I will not tell that. 3 important timings. Number 1, the first timing is that the person should leave when there is Uttarayan. Anyone knows what is Uttarayan? Then the sun is in the upper hemisphere. उसको उत्तरायण कहते हैं. Usually उत्तरायण starts in which month? संक्रांति से just चतुर्मास के पहले, भाद्र के पहले, बराबर. So that is the time when we see that that is the time of the उत्तरायण. और बाकी टाइम पे क्या है? दक्षिणायन. The sun is in the lower hemisphere. So when sun is in the upper hemisphere, that is the time yogi should leave. First time. दक्षिणायन में जो जाएगा उसका क्या होगा? Will tell you. उत्तरायण में योगी who leaves, that is the first criteria. Number 2, the second criteria is moon का भी 2 phases होता है. There is a Krishna paksh, there is Shukla paksh. Waxing is what paksh? Shukla paksh. Waning, Krishna paksh. So second criteria of timing is you should leave only in Shukla paksh, not in Krishna paksh. So 15 days of month are 2 pakshas. 15 days here, 15 days more. तो कृष्ण पक्ष में नहीं, शुक्ल पक्ष में लीव करना. थर्ड, टाइमिंग इन द सेम डे. देयर इज दिन, देयर इज रात, डे एंड नाइट. सो यू शुड लीव इन डे टाइम. इफ यू लीव इन नाइट टाइम, नो, यू विल नॉट गो. सो तीन चीजें चाहिए. क्या क्या? You need the help of sun, you need the help of moon also. Full moon, that means a waxing moon. Daytime वो sun हो गया. And number three, yes, the day in the way Uttarayan is the time actually. sun तो उधर भी है, लेकिन Uttarayan is time when all demigods are awake. दक्षिणायन में demigods का रात्रि है. That's why there is no puja done. जैसे एकादशी also देखा, देव शायनी एकादशी, यानी कि demigods prepare to sleep. अब हमारा 6 महीना, उनका 12 घंटा होता है. Yes. And the Uttarayan में the Pitras all wake up. Pitras demigod, तो इसलिए श्राद्ध वगैरह तब करते हैं. We do that. They're up now. Woken up. अभी उनके खाने का टाइम हो गया. तो ऐसा. So these are the three criteria. The smoky, fiery, I'm not explaining that. 3 criteria is enough. तो Arjun says even a devotee has to do all this. उसको भी टाइमिंग देखना पड़ता है. Bhishma Dev in Bhagavatam, if you read first canto 9th chapter, he was waiting. Of course, Bhishma Dev is a pure devotee. Whenever he leaves, he will attend Krishna. But still, to show, he waited till Sankranti. Till Sankranti, he waited till the sun came, and then in the daytime, in presence of Krishna, while meditating. Usually, Bhishma Dev wanted to meditate, dhyan on Krishna and leave. But Krishna himself came to make his dhyan easy. So very nice, you have come. So very nice. Sakshat, आपको ध्यान आपको देख देख क्या? Krishna himself came. The Bhagavatam, because Bhishma is pure devotee, and Bhishma attained Vaikuntha Lok. That is a planet event. So he also waited for timing. So devotees, should they bother about timings and all? क्योंकि बहुत बार लोग पूछते हैं, प्रभु जी मेरे ग्रैंडफादर का डेथ एकादशी को हो गया, तो क्या है इसका मतलब? इसका मतलब क्या प्रभु जी? अच्छा हुआ बुरा हुआ? समटाइम्स वैसे मेरे जो दादी है वो जन्माष्टमी के दिन गई, अच्छा कि बुरा? जन्माष्टमी के दिन चली गई प्रभु जी, जन्माष्टमी के दिन. So it doesn't matter what day it is. What matters is what was your last thought. So for a devotee, all these things doesn't matter. Vedeshu yajneshu tapasu chaiva daneshu yat punya phalam pradishtam atyeti tat sarvamidam viditva yogim param sthanam upeti chadyam. A devotee is beyond all these rules and regulation, and a devotee gets everything. वेद पढ़ा, उसका फल डिवोटी को मिल गया. योग किया, उसका भी फल डिवोटी को मिल गया. ज्ञान किया, वो भी फल मिल गया. दान किया, वो भी फल मिल गया. सो ही गेट्स एवरी सिंगल प्रोसेस, जो भी शास्त्र में लिखा है नहीं लिखा है, all benefits a devotee gets just by doing bhakti yoga. So devotee doesn't have to bother about Uttarayan, Dakshinayan, Krishna Paksh, Shukla Paksh, Din, Raat, fiery, smoky, not bother. You remember Krishna, Krishna will come and take the devotee back to God. So now we are going to check and read the 8th chapter, 7th verse. So that is the verse which we are going to read today. 8.7. Please repeat after me. मिल गया? तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मर युध्य च मयि अर्पितमनो बुद्धिर् मामे वैश्यस्य संशयः.
Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna, and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt.
Thank you, Kanav Prabhu. तस्मात्, therefore, क्योंकि हमें जो है, now this is a practical application from this chapter. Because back to God जाना है, टाइमिंग का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Yes, तो करना. What is the solution? How to remember God at the time of death? For remembering God at the time of death, you are supposed to remember Him always, because death can come at any time. That is the solution. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu, at all times, hamesha. That is the only solution, because death can come at any time. Death can come at any time. Sorry, I just want to speak some. एक 2000 में एक movie आया था. There was a movie which came. I had watched with my friends. That name of the movie was Final Destination. Some of you, anyone has seen? The many more seasons that came उसका जो parts आए. You have seen that? इसमें क्या होता है? हाँ नहीं डेक्स फिक्स जो अलग बात लेकिन कैसे भयानक तरीके से लोग मरते हैं. So that movie, it really brings shivers down the spine. तो वो जो है कैसे भी आप मर सकते हो. You can die at any time. And they're all healthy. Nobody is like, oh, they're all youth. Yes, youth going for some picnic. एक साथ सब जा रहे थे. Some one after the other, they all die in a very very deadly manner. वो मरते हैं. So that's what death can come at any time. So we have to be ready. Final destination. अच्छा नाम टाइटल चूज किया उन्होंने. Death is not final destination. Goloka is the final destination. But still, they show in the movie, young हो, बुढ़ा हो, कोई भी हो, कभी भी, स्त्री हो, औरत हो, death is merciless. Anybody will die, but you have to go. Supposed to die, will die, and different, unexpectedly will die. ऐसा करके मरेगा. कुछ तो होके मरता है. कोई पानी से मरता है, कोई आग से मरता है, कोई एक्सीडेंट से मरता है. But everyone does. It can come at any time. So we have to be ready all times. हमेशा ready होना चाहिए. तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु माम अनुस्मर युद्धच. I'll come. Right. लिखिए. Krishna is telling two things. He's not telling that don't do your duty. Neglect. First anusmara, then yuddha. For us, yuddha is what? Our kurukshetra, our duties. It may be duties at home. It may be duties at work. These are the duties. Duties towards our people who are our dependents. So that is yuddha for us. So पहले क्या करते हैं? अनुस्मरण. First भगवान का अनुस्मरण. And how to do स्मरण in Kali Yuga of Krishna? कृष्ण का अनुस्मरण जो होता है, we do by chanting Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare. This is the way to remember Krishna, by chanting his holy name. So इसका simple practical application है. काम पे जाने से पहले, before you start your material duties, first finish your spiritual duties. First माम अनुस्मर युद्धच. Why? Because when you do, हम लोग normally क्या करते हैं? अरे पहले घर का सारा काम निपटा देते हैं, उसके बाद बैठेंगे चैंटिंग के लिए. We do this, then what happens? अरे काम खत्म ही नहीं होता प्रभु जी, काम कभी खत्म ही नहीं होता, इसलिए माला करने के लिए समय ही नहीं मिला प्रभु जी. No time. This is what every preacher keeps asking. Till the time a devotee gets fixed up, पूछते रहते हैं माला किया कि नहीं. सॉरी प्रभु जी नहीं हुआ. अरे क्यों नहीं हुआ? पहले उठ के सुबह करो माला. First you finish your spiritual duties. कर दो 16 माला खत्म. Once what happened? There was a group of youth chanting. सब मिलकर Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare, with different expressions, with different intensity, with different loudness, different pitch के साथ सब लोग मिलकर चैंट Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. और एक suddenly ढप करके एक आवाज आई. And one devotee fell down like that. ढप. So everyone was surrounded. क्या हो गया? What happened? 16 माला हो गया. I finished 16 rounds. Some people say I finished my rounds. Some people say my rounds finished me today. कुछ लोगों चैंटिंग ने फिनिश कर दिया, कुछ लोगों ने चैंटिंग को फिनिश कर दिया. Right? So this game keeps going on every day. But first we should complete our commitment of chanting. Then we go to responsibilities. Then even while we are doing our responsibilities, we'll be able to remember Krishna, if you have properly chanted. And that is why Prabhupada gave us the morning program, Subeh ka. So morning program, what we do in our temples, I'll tell what we do at BYC. So morning program, what we do is first we get up and 4:30 the altar opens and we have Shiksha Ashtakam. We remember the 8 teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then we do the 10 offenses. We chant the 10 offenses against the holy name. And then we begin our chanting. We chant for 2 hours, from 4:45 to 6:45. And after that, from 6:45 to 7:15, 7:20, we have Mangalarti, Narasimharti, Tulsi Arti. That also we are remembering Krishna. And then we have Bhagavatam class, which is getting us ready to go and face the world. And after that, there's prasad. If the devotees take prasad, then go for their work. ऐसा करके काम. Even I log in. मेरा भी login time रहता है. Yes, for my mails and other communications and other services. तो ऐसे we set our work. If morning rounds नहीं हुए, तो हमेशा टेंशन रहता है. अरे माला नहीं हुआ. What is this? Yes, but if you completed your spiritual duties in morning, then very nice. And some people miss something in morning. We have evening class also. कुछ लोग जल्दी जाना होता है, भागवतम सुबह नहीं हो पाता. So we have evening Bhagavad Gita Rasmalian class. You can come and join us in evening. कुछ लोग morning बहुत जल्दी निकलना पड़ता है, morning आरती भी नहीं हो पाता. No problem. There is morning Gaur Aarti, evening Aarti. So at least one chanting, one Aarti, and one class. And one time prasad. At least something you get. So like that, many devotees have committed to come on few days, at least some day, once a week, once a weekend, one weekend, one weekday will come morning or evening. Like that, devotees are given commitment. In case any of you wish to take some commitment like that, we'll be very happy. Yes, एक तरीके आके association लेना चाहिए, because you are the neighbors, we are next door neighbors. So please come. Your presence in BYC will add a lot of wonderful colors to our programs. So please do come. Right? So that is the practical way. Morning program, evening program. So Maya Arpita Mano Buddhir. Offer me your mind. मतलब offer me mind मतलब we should, whatever we should do with complete concentration. उस चीज में मन होना चाहिए. We are listening to Krishna Katha, we should have our mind there. You are where your mind is. So focus. Not just the activity, the mind also should be there. Externally, internally also we should be present. And then Mai Arpita Mana Buddhi. How to offer one's buddhi? So offer one's buddhi is through service. You can plan. Service means planning is required, coordination required, management service. So इस तरीके से we offer our buddhi to Krishna also. When you plan for Krishna, when you think for Krishna, कैसे सेवा करनी है, buddhi starts getting activated. Correct? Then Mam Evaishasi Asamshaya. You will come to me without a doubt. This Asamshaya, Krishna uses many times. Don't doubt. Definitely हो जाएगा. हमें उसके लिए मेहनत करनी है. ठीक है? Okay. There are questions in the chat. I will definitely take them, but first I will try to take questions if there are any here. Any questions? Yes.
How many years has Brahma lived then?
311 trillion years. But he feels as though he has lived for 100 years. उतना ही आता है, उसको भी feeling उतना ही आता है उनको. So everyone feels, even ant, although ant may live for few days, 2 days, 3 days, but ant also gets a feeling I've lived for 100 years. That's the relativity of time. So Brahma also feels he's lived for 100 years. 51st year going on. 50 half century हो गया.
And when Brahma dies, the universe
Is finished. Correct. Wound up. Then again it's created.
And then Brahma will be born.
Yes. So what happens? This universe is controlled by the winking of Mahavishnu. Nimesh. See, he breathes in, all universes come back. He breathes out, all universes come. That's how it happens. उनका टाइमिंग वैसा है. Yes. अंशु माता जी, ठीक है, आप पूछ लीजिए. Yes. Yes. It happened to a devotee. एक devotee अकस्मात मृत्यु हो गई, मतलब very unexpectedly. And then we told to spiritual master, Maharaj, this devotee, he was, we asked, but he was not initiated also. Maharaj said, how many years he was doing 16 rounds? He was doing 16 rounds sincerely. भक्तों की भी बहुत सेवा की है. Sincerely, used to always come to temple, render service. And वो 16 माला करके ही बाहर जाते थे. Without that, he will not go. So he has done that. I right now on the spiritual platform initiate him, and he will go back to God. So you have done your spiritual. That's why morning program is very important. आपने अपना duty किया है, बाकी भगवान देख लेंगे. So that's what people ask. Prabhuji, what if we are not able to remember Krishna at the time of death? But if you have done your sadhana, Krishna will remember you at the time of death because you have done the sadhana. Yes. Your question. Questions. One question I had asked you to ask. Second question. Okay. There's actually a calculation of Shatakoti Naam Jap. 100 crore names. Chanting. So as such, 16 rounds is minimum, Prabhupada said. Because Western people are not able to chant more than that. That is why. The original prescription is 64. But Prabhupada said 16 minimum. He never said 16. 16 minimum. Because in a lifetime, Vishnu Puran says, Shatakoti Naam Jap. 100 crore names if you take of Lord. You are liberated. So somebody for 100 years, if you chant 16 rounds, you are liberated that way. So as such, 100 years थोड़ी जीने वाले. So you should actually chant more. But anyway, since Prabhupada, the Acharya has told, if you follow, the Acharya will take you back to it. So that is the actual calculation. 100 years, 16. So every mantra has how many holy names? 16. Hare, Ram, Krishna was 16 hai. And like that, in one round, how many beads are there? 108. So 16 into 108 into 16 into 365 into 100 karoge, this comes to 100 crores. So that many holy names you chant. A person who chants 100 crore holy names is liberated. Vishnu Puran says. Shatakoti Nam Jap. You had a question? Yeah. Can we do japa with Prabhupada's machine? I would say no. Because you will be under illusion of chanting nicely, but actually it's the machine which is chanting. So never put the mantra machine and chant. You should chant with your own अपने बलबूते पे करना. There we get artificial sin. अरे हाँ हमारा भी चल रहा है. हम सो भी जाएंगे. हाँ ये चलता रहेगा. It happens like that. No, very nice. No. Your intention is very nice. Okay, you can use it as a kickstart, but don't depend on it. Don't depend on it. You have to depend on your own hearing. Yeah. Is it always painful? Yes. आपने कभी अमृत तोड़ा है? गावा अमृत पेड़ से खाया है लेकिन तोड़ा है कभी पेड़ के ऊपर चढ़ के या फिर कुछ ऐसा पत्थर मार के? यस. हाउ डू यू अंडरस्टैंड अमृत पक गया कि नहीं? एक तो देख के, सपोज रात के टाइम पे तो कर रहे हैं तो फिर देख भी नहीं सकते. सो यू कांट स्मेल आल्सो. देन सर्दी है तो फॉर दैट यू टू प्लक ना. ऐसे थोड़ी खाएंगे जानवरों की तरह. सो अमृत जो पका हुआ है कड़क करके वापस आता है. इट जस्ट गेट्स डिटैच्ड वेरी इजीली. ऑन द अदर हैंड अमृत जो कच्चा है कितना भी टर्न करो ट्विस्ट करो इट डजंट कम आउट. So when we become that paka hua amrit, spiritually very elevated and mature, then one doesn't have a painful death. On the other hand, somebody is attached to the boat. Attachment is tough. Because of that attachment, na, it becomes very, very difficult. वो attachment की वजह से बहुत tough होता है. The pain is because of attachment. To body first. Why are we attached to people? Why loved ones? Why loved ones? Because we are attached to our body. And these are connected to our body. Got it, na? वो bodily concept, loved ones are extension of one's body only. Children are extensions of one's body. That's what I say. Tanuja बोलते हैं ना, tanuja. Yeah, I know that. That's why I told. Right? What is that? Tanuja, जो शरीर से जन्मा है. That's the bodily concept. That is the root cause. Do you feel same attachment for other children? Because they're not born from your body. होता है ना? But that is attachment. Which develops and it keeps increasing. So that is the main reason is because of our attachment to our body. And that is nothing but an expansion of that extension. Affection should be there. Will you take care of body? It's not that we are not this body. We will not take care. We will not take bath. We will not do anything. We will not खाना भी नहीं खाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं. That's not what Krishna consciousness is. ठीक है. किनका था? Clear हो गया? अच्छा वही था. Okay. Many times happens. I'll take from online. Okay. Question. It's given in Shastra for a person in general. But devotee is not just an ordinary person. He is Bhakt of Krishna. Krishna थोड़ी स्कॉर्पियन आने देंगे भक्त के पास. Got it? It's general person who is in this world. I'll just take online. Hare Krishna. This is okay. Rituparna Bhattacharya ji. Yes, please go ahead. ASUS. Go on. Please ask. Please unmute yourself and ask. Okay, meanwhile, I'll take Piyush Prabhu's question. Is
Hare
Uttarakhand...
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go on.
Am I audible?
You're audible.
So, myself, Rituparna, I'm from Assam. So, recently I lost my father.
Okay.
So, he died on 20th of March this year, 2023, during night time, okay, in the hospital. So, my auntie lives near the hospital where they live in the quarter. We all were there, matlab cremation was done on the next day. So they heard मतलब एक ऐसा sound मतलब मेरी मौसी जी ने सुना था उनके घर पे. So मैं हाँ रात तभी शायद 1 बजा था. तो my mother was asking, is there anything his soul wanted to give a message or anything?
Okay. So who is there? Shashikant Prabhu? Can you take the death? Shashikant Prabhu? Death का वो सीधी बात का videos can you give? Soul or death? We'll just post some links here. इन डिटेल्ड आई हैव डिस्क्राइब दिस इन सीधी बात प्रभु जी के साथ, तो आप वो लिंक्स देख लीजिए, ठीक है. इट विल आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस एंड डाउट्स रिगार्डिंग दिस इन एंड अराउंड दिस. इज उत्तरकांड पार्ट ऑफ ओरिजिनल रामायण? No, it was added later on, but it is written by Valmiki only. He added it later on. So original Ramayana had only 6 kandas, but Uttarkand was added later. So बाद में add किया गया, but Valmiki, it's a bona fide shastra. What if somebody dies in Krishna? Correct. Some yogi, devotee, whenever he dies, he'll go to Krishna. For him, death means Krishna. Krishna is standing there. But suppose a yogi leaves the body without fulfilling these 3 conditions. कौन सी है वो? Shukla Paksh, Uttarayan, and daytime. If you don't, but if that yogi is expert, perfection, he'll go to moon planet, enjoy there for 10,000 years and come back and continue yoga. He'll not go back to that. Goes to moon, Chandraloka. Okay. Last question. Yes, beta. Bolo.
Sir, you said that whoever remembers God cannot let to go to God. So that means God has kept many souls with him.
भगवान ने किडनैप करके नहीं रखा वैसे. We are all originally belonging to God only. We are all been servants of God, playmates of God. That's our spirit. That is our home. We have been there. Just that we have come here to enjoy separately from God. And now we go back to our home. Now after the class is over, where will you go?
Oh.
Very good. So just like that, we also, after we wind up our material activities, we go back home. That's natural. So that's our original home. Thank you all very much. Please tell me what is to be thought of when there are many unhappy incidents in life. This too shall pass away. That's the immediate thought. I'll give you homework, Swati ji. You can refer to 2nd chapter, 14th shloka. This situation is also temporary, but I have to be Krishna conscious in this situation. All right. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavad Vani Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Gaur Premanande. In this particular show, we'd like to also launch our yatra